It is one of the most consequential by-elections of all time, and one of the weirdest. The campaign teams don't want cameras near them. The man who has triggered this contest keeps the national news cameras at a distance, desperate to emphasise he's only focused on Makerfield, when the whole by-election has been contrived to catapult him into number 10.
This is no ordinary by-election. We normally get a new Prime Minister after a general election. This time, there might not even be a leadership contest in the Labour Party or even a vote of MPs. And there you are, through the door.
You're jumping ahead here. You're kind of jumping beyond.
I think I'm revealing your plan.
You're jumping beyond the decision.
You've jumped ahead in your head already. You're just not being straightforward about it.
I am standing here to give this constituency more power and influence than it's ever had.
Makerfield is made up of old pit villages, the collieries long since removed. Only the lakes formed in giant subsidence holes remain. It could remake the political landscape. As the Labour Party, Keir Starmer leads, finds itself paying for and staffing a campaign to elect someone intent on deposing him. Some voters here are backing Andy Burnham to do just that.
Get him out of the way.
Keir Starmer?
Yeah. No confidence whatsoever in it.
So you've gone off Labour recently.
Because of him.
Voted elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you might now vote for Andy Burnham to get rid of the Labour leader.
Probably.
You might vote for Andy Burnham this time.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think...
To get rid of Keir Starmer?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a waste of time, waste of space.
Your votes moved around over the years.
Yeah, say more Conservative, but I'm probably more for Andy Burnham more than anything. That would be the only reason to go Labour, not for Keir Starmer. But just for Andy Burnham himself.
In order to get rid of Keir Starmer?
Yeah, that would be the hope.
But some senior party figures have been surprised how Andy Burnham's campaign interventions haven't been as sure-footed or consistent as they might have expected. And they worry what it portends if he wins the premiership. Is your plan for the UK ready? Is it cooked?
My plan has always been about
it?
Closing that north-south divide. If there's been anything that has characterised my political journey, it is that. And I have been a strong voice for these parts. I had to do it in COVID to challenge the way the Boris Johnson government treated people here.
One of the criticisms of Keir Starmer's government is that it came in without a proper plan for government. Have you got one?
I have done something in Greater Manchester that I think shows a better way of working, which is a new politics. So I've taken if I could answer, I've taken a place first rather than a party first approach, focused on problem solving rather than point scoring, long term, not short term. Everything that Westminster doesn't do, I have done in Greater Manchester.
He might be a good Prime Minister because he knows what to say, he knows how to put it, because Sturman, the Prime Minister what we've got at the moment, I feel he's completely lost it.
The difference between Andy Burnham and Keir Starmer is, do you change a pair of pants that you've weed in for a pair that you've pooed in? Whoa, watch it.
Where's your vote going?
Reform.
In the local elections just last month, Reform won all but one of the council seats up for grabs in this constituency. It's one of the least diverse in the country, but for many who live here, one topic dominates politics.
There's nearly as many as them as us. No. Every time a shop comes empty, they're in it. Vapes.
The English people, white, Christian, we're the third world now.
Rob Kenyon, pull up.
Reform candidate Robert Kenyon wasn't taking questions at a press event today, but the local plumber was singing his own outsider credentials.
Well, it's just good to get someone normal working class, instead of all these career politicians. You get someone who's normal, someone you can relate to, someone who knows what it's like. So it's been absolutely manic.
And then can you give a thumbs up to Stuart on the car?
Nigel Farage said he thought the attack in Belfast would help his party win votes in Makerfield.
These issues, the Belfast attempted beheading, the Novak death, these issues show, I think, how incredibly disconnected Westminster MPs and much of mainstream media are
The splinter party Restore, set up by former Reform MP Rupert Lowe, threatens to outflank Reform on the right and could take critical votes from them, if not this one.
Hiya, love. I am canvassing for Restore Britain.
Oh,
Would you like to share who you're voting for? Because we're collecting data, you see.
Reform.
Reform. OK, can I give you that to have a look?
No.
No. Can't change your mind?
No.
Thank you.
Some believe the competition is hardening Nigel Farage's rhetoric.
I do think that Restore putting a candidate up in this by-election will really eat into that Reform vote, and I think that's probably what Reform are panicking about. I think it's a massive problem for them.
A lot of the campaign messaging connects on screens, out of public view, behind Makerfield's closed blinds.
I would never use this place as a stepping stone.
2 days ago, my 17-year-old apprentice was sat there, and you'll be all right.
It's just not that we don't want to help, we do, but what about our people?
The Lib Dems and the Green Party are both running here too, but only Labour or Reform ever stood a chance of winning in Makerfield. Andy Burnham believes this by-election is a critical test of whether Labour can keep together its alliance of a progressive wing and its older traditional vote.
You said something which a lot of Labour politicians wouldn't say yesterday. It was very specific. It was very much about a specific area of policy. But you uttered the phrase, "I agree with Farage," and a lot of people will be wondering if you should be taking over the country soon as Prime Minister. Where are you on the scale of woke, anti-woke, whatever you want to call it, progressive, Farage, Zach Balansky? Where are you on that?
Well, you know, in many ways, your question just backs up the point I was making. I've not taken a point-scoring approach to politics. I will call it as I see it, and when other people in other parties make fair points, as Kemi Badenoch has done about social media, and I'm prepared to, take on board and work like that. And I think people want to see politicians working more like that.
But people who think you're over here, Zach Balansky, they're wrong about that. You're sort of where? Somewhere over here? You pointed at Chief Constable, who actually spoke out against wokery.
I appointed Sir Stephen Watson, and I'm very proud of that appointment, because I think people in this part of the world want a tough approach taken to crime and law and order. I've always taken a very, if you like, common sense approach to policing.
Makerfield's voters make up a tiny percentage of the UK electorate, 0.16%. But in 8 days' time, they'll decide whether Andy Burnham is given the chance to evict Keir Starmer and make history.
Gary Gibbon. And there's a full list of all 14 candidates standing in the Makerfield by-election. You can see it on your screen right now.